Hi everyone, welcome to another video from Parkinson's Queensland. Today I'm privileged to be joined by one of our very experienced support group coordinators, Mr. David Martin. Welcome to Parkinson's Queensland, David.
Thank you.
David has been coordinating support groups across the north side of Brisbane for a long time. I'll let David tell you a little bit about his story. But of course our support groups are not just face-to-face, we now have them online as well via social media and also virtually on Zoom. So for those of you out there that are wanting support, we've got a number of ways that you can join a support group and take part in not only that social network, but also to talk to other people that are going through a similar Parkinson's journey.
Well, my wife Angela was diagnosed with Parkinson's about 20 years ago. She was misdiagnosed, probably she had it about 3 years before that, but then she was finally diagnosed and we were in a little bit of a quandary. We didn't know anything about Parkinson's. 20 years later, she's doing extremely well. She went off the medication after 10 years and had an operation called deep brain stimulation, and that was a miracle for her, and so she's almost back to where she started from now with no medication for Parkinson's. And initially, very early in the piece, the first thing we did was look around and we found a support group, so we joined a support group, and we've been involved with support groups ever since. Best thing we ever did. Well, the most important thing is to keep in communication with everybody and be able to be contacted. So people ring me all the time. Maybe they've been just diagnosed or they've just found out about a support group. So you've got to be able to talk to them on the phone and then meet up with them again in a support group, which is very good. The support group is a meeting of friends, really, people in a like situation, Parkinson's. But other than that, it's very informal and it's just a group of friends. So I put out a newsletter once a month, which is basically a sort of a reminder, but it's pretty light and it always has a joke at the end of it. And then meetings are once a month as well for a couple of hours, and then sometimes we all have lunch afterwards. But basically to be available for people to contact. There's a little bit of work involved because one has to send in a bit of data to Parkinson's Queensland every month.
Yes, you do, that's right.
So that they can keep up with the numbers for purposes of finances and support, that sort of thing. But it's a very rewarding position to be in. As I say, make a lot of friends. What happened with the first support group we were with, the person that was coordinating it fell ill, unfortunately, so I stuck my head up a little bit too high, and I'm still coordinating that group, which is a group of Mitchelton, and then the other groups I sort of got into because the coordinators were not able to continue anymore, so I've sort of got involved in that, perhaps much to my wife's disgust, but we meet a lot of people, we have a lot of friends, and we believe in publicising Parkinson's as much as we can. So it's very much a team effort, it's an Angela and David effort, and so it's a very rewarding experience, and I can actually recommend it to anybody. So.
As I said at the start, David is one of our most experienced support group coordinators, and both David and his wife Angela do an absolutely fantastic job working with the groups that they work within on the north side of Brisbane. So if any of you out there would like to become a support group coordinator, as David said, it's a fantastic opportunity not just to meet new people, but to also help those that are on a Parkinson's journey. So whether you're a person with Parkinson's or you're caring for someone with Parkinson's, you can become a support group coordinator. Contact the office. We can explain to you the process that's involved and get you set up and on your way. And of course, people like David, I'm sure David, you'd be happy to chat to anyone that wanted to take on that role and perhaps confidentially tell them what it's really like. I'm just kidding. Perhaps give them some tips and tricks on some things to look out for.
Absolutely, and if you'd like to take over some support group from me, by all means, contact me. No, I've been doing it for nearly 20 years now with one group, and it's a very rewarding experience, and I can certainly recommend it. You get a lot out of it.
Fantastic. Thank you, David. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay well, and we'll see you later on this week for the weekly update. Bye for now.